What's up, Internet? Welcome back to the Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition Character Showcase. And today, it's going to be a very special character, and a very popular one. It's going to be Volga. Volga, for those of you guys that don't know, clearly the design is based around the most popular boss from Ocarina of Time, and you can tell that the developers really wanted this guy to be good. Pretty much, he excels at essentially everything that he was designed to do. He has amazing dueling potential, and while he only does have one crowd control tool, it's one of the best in the entire game. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. It is the combo 5 that he has. Very, very nice. He transforms into a dragon. He's invincible for the duration, and it just clears entire keeps without even breaking a sweat. So in terms of the actual builds, like I actually, kind of like what we've been seeing with all the other showcases, I'm not going to be focusing too much on the builds, but rather I want to focus more on what the character is capable of. But for those of you guys that need to know, the weapon that we're using right now is the 4+ weapon, the Dark Fire Fang. For those of you guys that don't know, the fire element creates a small explosion around the enemies that you're comboing, meaning that you'll actually have a good amount of AoE damage whenever you're just doing what it is that you're doing. And I've given him a bonus experience just because he levels up really quickly with this and stacks with the apothecary bonus. And finally, the strong attack 2, which in my opinion is his most useful combo. Obviously, people will pick their favorites because like, out of all the combos, like, every combo except his combo 5 is really good for killing captains. It's just a matter of taste at that point. So yeah, that's exactly what we're doing right now. And the next one is going to be Lana, since she was featured in the previous showcase. And I love Lana. Who doesn't love Lana? So basically, the whole thing about Volga is that he's a very efficient character. I mean, aside from his combo 5 where he transforms into a dragon, most of his combos are actually really easy to execute, and you can dodge cancel out of all of them. For the most part, you will just be mixing up whatever combos you wish. They all do a pretty good job of what it is that they set out to do, and that's just kill enemies as quickly as you can. For me, that just involves doing the combo 2, which is just one regular attack followed by a strong attack. It's really useful. Now, this is going to be the focal point of most of the stuff that you do. So just to keep in mind, basically this particular combo, the combo 5, is that until you turn into a dragon, you actually are vulnerable to attacks. So essentially, one thing that I would recommend, particularly for newer players, since this is kind of, this series of showcases is essentially for you guys that have never played Hyrule Warriors before. But essentially, what you want to do is kind of buffer your combos a bit, intentionally whiffing the first 4 combos of your attacks. Then once he gets into the air, starts twirling his spear about, and that's when you start matching the strong attack, as you can see over here. Really, because this is a game where the spawn rate is really high, you're actually going to be hitting things anyway, so you're not really whiffing in the traditional sense of the word, but you are going to be whiffing in the sense that the guy that you're targeting likely won't be the person you're hitting. I like to do this just because, again, it's very important to kind of keep track of when you're invincible, just because, especially when you reach the higher difficulty kind of challenges, especially towards like the Low Rule map or the Koholint map, pretty much any of the Hyrule Warriors Legends maps, I think. Like, most of the time you will have to play around with invincibility, because you will be swarmed by a bunch of enemies that can just power through your attacks anyway. If we can get this, and yeah, once you land the arrow, just do a 1 combo 2, that is a free stun gauge break for you. And yeah, so you can do this again, wait for him to do a combo he wants. My favorite thing about the combo 2 is that you can just juggle people indefinitely. It's really fun to use. It's probably one of your best ones. You're going to see me doing this a lot, but the thing is about Hyrule Warriors, or any Warriors game in general actually, is that when it comes to enemy AI, it's virtually non-existent. There is no intelligence whatsoever in the enemy AI. So what I like to do with Volga is that I like to spam the combo 2 a lot for captain-type enemies, and then once they decide that they've had enough, they're going to try to do a combo, armor through all of that, and then that's my chance to just kind of dodge out of the way, wait for the stun gauge to appear, and then repeat the process over and over again with the combo 2. Alright, so here's another resistance troop. I guess he's going to do this. The nice thing about the combo 2 is that if you're using focus gauge, he also kind of spams away really nicely, and also takes a nice leap forward. So yeah, again, that's going to be the stun gauge catch. He takes a really large stride forward when he does the combo 2 on the targeted enemy, so yeah, definitely try to keep it, taking advantage of that as much as you can. Okay, Medley is in trouble, that's okay. The nice thing about Volga's special is that you gain a lot of ground. It only goes one way, sure, but as long as you aim it properly, it shouldn't be that bad. And also, it's very quick. Okay, big crowd of enemies. Again, like I said, try to buffer it as best as you can. Luckily, no one tried to attack us. I would recommend kind of being a little bit more out of range next time, like I'm going to do right now. You don't even have to look that way, like, since you can aim it manually on the last hit, and then when you're in dragon form... So, and by the way, when I said last hit, I meant to say, like, last hit before he transforms into a dragon. But even when you're in dragon form, you can just manipulate where he goes with your directions. So yeah, keep that in mind. He's a really, really good character overall. Like I said, they definitely wanted this guy to be good, and they've pulled it off very, very well. Okay, so I think Medley is going to get a little bit low. I would actually like her to take a little bit more damage so that she'd be in healing range, but I guess that's not going to happen anytime soon. Okay, so again, going back to the whole AI exploiting thing, the cool thing about Volga is that, like, yeah, again, the whole AI exploiting, he exploits it really, really well compared to all the other characters. It's funny, actually, because when I was using Volga... I used Volga a lot in the Wii U version, but then when Fire Emblem Warriors came out for Switch a couple of months ago, I remember looking at Corrin and hoping with all my heart that she would kind of end up being like Volga, like very acrobatic, very, very quick, and then, you know, the ability to transform into a dragon and nuke enemies for a large radius. Not to mention that when I saw her combo too, it seems really, really similar, but unfortunately, no, it's not similar enough, I'm afraid. But, you know, like, honestly, like, you know, to each their own. Okay, there's only one more captain that we have to beat. And I know for a fact that there's a very good chance that the... what's it called? There's a very, very good chance that the fortress on the left is going to carry the boss key that we need to finish this. Honestly, the nice thing about Volga is that you don't have to worry at all about your KO count. As long as you find groups like this, and then you constantly spam your... what's it called, your combo 5 at regular intervals, then you're going to be fine. Like, you see me using it a lot, and like I said, for those of you newer players, if you get hit, wow, look at that camera. If you get hit, then you're going to take a lot of damage. I think it also stops the attack from happening in the first place too, so this is also a good way of learning. The cool thing about Volga, the reason why I would also recommend him very heartily, like, well, for a lot of you guys, I know that a lot of people, well, not anyone in particular, but I know that there are a lot of people out there that prefer to pick characters based on design, and there's nothing wrong with that, really. I mean, like, if you're going to play a game, and then you're going to be staring at a character for such a long time, it might as well be a character that you like to look at. So, really, like, yeah, Volga has some really, really cool combos, they're really easy to use. He only has one weapon, which is unfortunate, but, like, honestly, like, who cares, right? It's a really, really good moveset. Unfortunately, unlike Hyrule Warriors, the, what's it called? The focus gauge or awakening gauge does not actually doesn't actually stop depleting when you're doing the sun gauge, so unfortunately we are going to be wasting a bit of time. That's okay though, we have Twilight Midnight in a corner right now, and honestly, as soon as he does something sneaky, I fully just intend to use the invincibility of the warrior gauge. Where did she even go? Oh, there she is. Okay, allied base is in danger of falling apparently. Okay, that's cool, I don't mind. Again, Volga to the rescue. Do this attack. You can drive people out of the way if you need to. This particular map actually can be pretty dangerous. It becomes like a hotbed of danger and damage. It's actually very, very difficult to get the A rank for your damage in this particular map too, which is what you need to do, because for those guys that haven't noticed, this is the exact same map that you use to get the 4+ weapon for Volga. So you see it there, I just ate a bunch of hits because I wasn't decisive enough. So also, like, I think everyone's all lined up. Yep, everyone's lined up. I can actually just continue my advance like this. And now, like before, try to buffer the attacks. And then I should be able to make a really decent splash this time. So, yeah. Let's see what else I can do. But that's essentially what it is, though. Once you get into a fortress, the first thing you want to do is just prime your combo 5. And then once you have enough meter, it's really easy to build meter with Volga. Any character that has huge AoE, they have amazing meter building capabilities. So yeah, then that's when you start aiming away, and then kind of focusing down the captains one at a time. Okay, so this should clean out the map. As long as I kill this captain, then I think all the scary high morale people will start to run away. Okay, there was a Twilight Minna. Wait, did Twilight Minna get eliminated, or? Okay, not quite. That's fine. Okay, so she got stunned by the Redeath. That's really helpful. Or the Gibdo. That's extremely helpful for me, actually. So here we go. And that is a KO. Perfect. Okay, that could have gone a lot worse. One of the main challenges for this particular map is the fact that, oh wait, she's not, oh goodness, she's tanky. One of the big challenges for this map is that a Phantom Ganon is actually going to appear at the end of this particular map. And the thing is, usually they would kind of congregate towards your allied base, and thing is though, by extension that's also going to affect Medley. So if Medley falls, then you also fall if your allied base falls. There's just so many bad things that can go wrong here, not to mention that Midna and all of her friends are all high morale, so it just helps to sort of eliminate them before they can even get there. Honestly, Volga's really good at that. Like I said, one of the main things about this game is that if you really want to maintain control over the map, you gotta take out the captains first. Take out captains first, outposts can definitely wait, fortresses can wait. Really, it's just a matter of like prioritizing those things, and then even though it might take a while to kill some of the captains, it's definitely well worth the effort, especially when you consider that the trade-off would be you spend time getting a fortress, only for that fortress to be stolen from you a couple of seconds later. Okay, so now we're going to be fighting against the Toon Zelda. I'm going to be explaining the AI that Volga's so good at doing by just spamming the combo too, until she gets annoyed with me, and then she's gonna go try to do a combo. I'll just dodge out of the way, and then punish that again. And because of the way that Volga is, if he juggles someone with a stun gauge, then that is a guaranteed break no matter what, because it can't disappear until they land like this. So here we go, here comes the combo, just wait a little bit, and then here comes that combo. We didn't even need to do the juggle, all it took was 2 hits. Okay, so here's Phantom Ganon. Phantom Ganon is a really weird boss. For those of you guys that have played Hyrule Warriors Legends for the 3DS, then this is pretty easy business for you. But for those of you guys that haven't, especially for me, I haven't, but it's not very intuitive how you beat him in the second form. First form is pretty easy, it's just you play tennis with him, typical Zelda. But then the second form is really weird, but we'll get into that when it happens. Okay, so we got lucky, we got the multi-head. Here's where Volga really shines. Continue dodge canceling the combo too, and you will do this indefinitely. This is actually more than enough time. This is more than enough hits to actually seal the deal for this first stun gauge. I think we have to break it like 5 times in order to win against Phantom Ganon. It's very annoying. But as long as we play it safe and take no damage and just avoid all the attacks. Okay, the ball. So Volga's attacks are really quick, but if you try to do a combo, sometimes you might delay the attacks. So I just recommend dodge canceling whenever you hit the ball, just so that the frames are ready for you to begin the first hit of the combo. The thing about Volga that really makes him stand out compared to all the other characters too, is that in focus mode, he actually has, I would actually go as far to say that he has the best moveset for focus mode, even better than Young Link's, even though he doesn't have the beams. But the thing is though, it's so fast and you're able to chain together all the attacks so easily that honestly the damage output is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, so here's what you gotta do. You actually have to get behind him. If you try to attack him from the side, then that's not gonna work. If you try to attack him from front, he'll block everything. So really, the only thing you can do is just attack from behind. There is no item that has a distinct advantage against him, which is cool, but it's like there's no way that the game can tell you how to do that, which is a little bit disheartening. So yeah, I think it's gonna take, like, oh my goodness. He gets really tanky towards these forms too, and I believe the game also just intentionally creates a wall for you to sort of, oh wait, I forgot you can't, so when he does that little series, you can't dodge that because he'll do a spin. Sorry, what was I saying? Even when you're playing as like Fierce Stadium Link, there's actually like all kind of a wall that the HP bar decides to do, where it just lets you, yeah, it just lets Ganon survive, which is very annoying. Okay, so he does the laugh here. It's really tricky to get the timing down for this one because it's just such a dangerous move. This is going to be the thing that prevents you from getting the A rank, I guarantee it, if you're not careful. So kind of just wait around a bit. He's going to kind of track. Then that's when you move forward and then start doing your combo. Combo 2 is probably your best bet, because it's really quick. If you try doing regular attacks, it might not stagger him in time. He will just turn around, lock onto you, and then he'll have the guaranteed break. So, or sorry, the guaranteed follow-up attacks or blocks. It's very annoying. See, look how tanky this guy is. Goodness, I actually had to do multiple takes of this map because I still was trying to figure out. Originally, my first strategy for fighting against Phantom Ganon involved burning my focus gauge so that I can expose another weak point, but that never panned out. Okay, yeah, you gotta get away from this one. That spin attack is going to hit you. Come on now. Yeah, so he's gonna do this. You have to wait for the more punishable attacks, I'm afraid. Kind of like what you see with a lot of other Zelda bosses, unfortunately, but that's okay. Okay, so here's a spin. Yes, wait a bit, and then I'm gonna move forward. And here we go. So that's kind of how you do it, though. You have to wait for that attack, and then once he moves forward, though, then you're good. And I think I think this should seal the deal. Yes! Excellent. Hopefully this is an A rank. This better be an A rank. I really put my heart and soul to this fight, you guys. Please. Please. Yes, excellent. So yeah, that's basically it for Volga. Volga is a very well-designed character, and the nice thing about the Definitive Edition is the fact that he is available right when you open the box. That's really, really good. So again, if you want to get a character like this, he's a very straightforward, no-nonsense kind of character. I mean, aside from the big, you know, nuke from the sky dragon kind of attack. That's really, really weird, but it's really effective, and honestly, there's a lot of things that are patched up. He doesn't really have any glaring flaws, and he's just such an amazing character overall. So yeah, I would totally recommend it for those of you guys. And if you guys have ever played Warriors before, I guess he's like the Lubu archetype, as it were. And honestly, that's what makes him so easily recommendable. It's just that he just does so many things well. And he has, in my opinion, one of the best focus gauge attacks. Oh, sorry, not focus gauge movesets out of the entire roster. I mean, between him and Young Link, they're both really, really good. So yeah, let's see what we get. Hopefully we get ourselves a 3-star. 3-star, please. Oh yeah, that's a 3-star. Nice. I cannot wait to try this out later. Anyways, guys, thanks very, very much for watching this little showcase of ours. I didn't really mention the strong attack that much. The reason why is because it's not particularly useful. It's a bit slow. It is a guard break, yeah. But the issue is, though, this is a game where a lot of enemies just intentionally break through all of your attacks with super armor, and honestly, you're better off just spamming all of his amazing combos instead. But yeah, that basically does it for the Volga showcase, you guys. I look forward to seeing you the next showcase. A very, very special character. People have been asking for this particular one, and I am more than happy to oblige. So until then, see you guys next time. Take care, everyone.